Alright, hello and welcome back to Starfield. So, we finished our, exploration of Cydonia, and now we've got a bunch of Cydonian missions. So, let's start with the bounty that got away. This was the mission that the tracker agent wants me to help put a sensor at the top of the old Mars launchpad tower to help her track down one of her lost bounties. So let's go on ahead and do that. 26 hours without an incident, okay. So that clock...
all-time low around Cydonia. Let's keep it that way.
Got it. So I believe the launch pad is actually where I landed the first time, which is not where, you didn't see that because I cut that part out, but it's a different area than Cydonia itself. We can kind of do a little bit of basically traveling around. We have not scanned lead yet, so let's scan some lead. There's only 4 resources here on, place the sensor. Okay, there's only 4 resources here on Mars, so hopefully it's not going to be use a hand scanner to place an outpost beacon. Okay, I don't know if I necessarily want to. It freaks me out every time I think a ship's about ready to land on my head because of wanted. But there's only 4 resources here. We've already found one of them, so Mars is not going to take that long for us to survey 100%. And when we do explorations of planets, I'm probably not good. It's one of the reasons why there's certain sections of this game I'm not going to stream simply because I don't want to subject you guys to sitting me, watching me on stream, spend 3 hours possibly exploring a planet. So these will be, a lot of these will probably be just recorded, and then you guys will just see the good parts. So, oh, but here is another resource though. It is okay. So great, we're gonna have 2 out of 4 scanned. Alright, the Mars launch pad. Let's get our good gun out, though, because there might be trouble. Don't necessarily want there to be trouble, but there might be nonetheless. I don't see anybody, so that is a good thing. No, that's one issue with me having that out, is I can't necessarily look. Yeah, I don't see anybody, so hopefully things will, this means good things. Oh wow, you look at this. That is cool, man. That is really cool. And we will slowly but surely make our way up the thing here, because I don't know necessarily if there's another way for me to get up there. There probably is.
Comfortable inside the ship. Maybe we shouldn't stay out here for too long.
Listen, Sarah, we can't have you complaining already about things. Okay. You at least gotta, have a little fun. Okay, we could probably boost up to there as soon as my boost pack's available. There we go. I'm loving boost packing already. I can't wait till we get 2 areas of this game where it's 0 Gs. That's gonna be so much fun, man. Alright, oh, we are not there yet. Fair enough, fair enough. Probably that would probably be my next best place to jetpack to. So let's get myself up there. And then, okay. Interesting. We could probably actually honestly do this. We could probably go over here. And then go something like that. And go up 2 floors, and that'll should probably take us, I'd imagine, one more boost will take us up to the very top of this. So this is really cool though, man. Okay, one more, here we go, one more boost, there we go. Oh, and there is stuff up here, great. We will take the, and we don't want the grindle necessarily, but we will take the ammo. We will take ammo. We will take all sorts of ammo. And then, okay, major, fall damage there. Alright, let's place the tracker for this quest. Return to the tracker agent. Really? That's it? Oh, I can't get the bounty. Excuse me, game. Why do I see... Am I sick or something? Suit protection depleted. Extreme solar radiation. Uh-oh. I don't know what that means, but hopefully nothing too bad. It's dark. So hopefully everything's okay. I'm going to briefly check out that area, and if there's nothing, you will see me when we are back with the tracker agent. Right, we're back here in Sidonia. I went to those 2 buildings. There were some credits and some, like, crafting materials, but nothing of note, so I didn't include it. So, hello, tracker agent. I have placed the beacon.
You help me with this, and I see a bright future in the Trackers Alliance for you.
Well, I placed the tracking sensor at the top of the tower.
Good. I'm already getting readings from it. Nothing yet, but when he shows, we'll get him. Here's your pay. Think of it as your cut of the bounty for your assistance.
2,500 credit. I will take it. You know what? Alright, what else do we have that we could technically do that, but not necessary. Survey a habitable planet. I mean, technically, Mars, I believe, qualifies as S1, so I guess maybe what I'm going to do is spend a little time exploring Mars. If something really cool happens, I will include it. If not, I will see you in a little bit. Alright, hello everyone, I am back. We are going to be doing another mission, because I've tried to explore for a little while, and I've went to different areas, and I've gotten 3 out of 4. I haven't gotten 4 out of 4. So let's go ahead and do the Heart of Mars mission down here in the cave. I did do one mission where it was like, I came across a fracking station, and they asked me to go to a local, like a cave that was nearby and just pick up some ore. So we did that. I did that off, camera, because you guys don't need to see that, but it was in a cave like this, so. Something I learned is these you don't have to blast with energy. They just go up to them and harvest them that way. I did not know that, so. Let's see if this is going to be, is that or something up there or no? Does not look like it. Okay, fair enough. 2 ways. Guess let's go the important way. Take that. The chlorine. And before we go and activate that, just in case for safety reasons, let's do a full clear of the cave. Sure, it's out of here. Great. What is that I see? Rock piles? Okay. I've came across rock piles before. That's not necessarily scary. Take all this junk. Oh, and water. Okay, great. Okay, all that stuff's added. Let's fly up here. Just, ooh, there's stuff up there. Okay. This is why we boost, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and that was all the resources. But I only have 2 survey. I only have 86% survey. What do those circles mean? I'll have to figure that out, I guess, maybe a little bit later. Okay. Fair enough. We will take anti-micro material. And nothing up there. Okay, fair enough. Let's go ahead and harvest the Heart of Mars. Apparently, we're going to actually have to harvest it this way. Okay, fair enough. Great, Heart of Mars. And we get to return to Layla. Nothing freaky happening? Nothing freaky happening. Great, love to see it. Let's go to Sidonia. Alright, let's go on ahead and head on over to Layla. Let's go on ahead and rub her nose in it and say, haha, we got the Heart of Mars. Joke's on you. For some reason she's all the way down here. Okay, fair enough. Oh, she's right here. Oh, she's working, that's why. Hey, Layla.
It's taken me a few years, but I'm finally feeling like I'm settling in here.
Well, guess what? I found the Heart of Mars. Got it right here.
What? Hold on. You're telling me you actually found the heart of Mars?
Yeah, super easy.
It's supposed to be harmless prank we send newbies to go find. It's not supposed to actually exist. Yet, here it is. Or at least something resembling the legend. The only way this could happen is if... Damn it! If I gave you the wrong cave coordinates. Well, whatever you found, it's still impressive. You showed me up on this one. Feel free to keep it, since I'd say you earned it.
Well, I'm gonna keep it. I'm the one that stinking went and mined it. You're not getting it. That's insane. Alright, any other missions here on Mars itself? There is not, so I guess we can go on ahead and start with Red Tape Blues. Apply for the assistant to the director's job, which is this Trevor job mission here. So we would have to actually leave, I imagine, on my ship. So, because I believe I have to go to, like, Deimos Staryards, which is like a space thing. Excuse me, ship. Excuse me, my ship. Why is my ship? How far away is my ship? Where is my ship? Okay. Ha 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 ha. Listen. Where the hell is my ship? Oh my gosh, look at it. So cool. Okay. We can actually put... No, I didn't want to do that. It's this button to go and put stuff into areas that we need it. Okay. And then where do we need to go? We need to go up here, correct? Okay, great. Oh, we can slow down actually a little bit. And then it's what? E... Hail?
Deimos Staryard offers competitive options for private buyers. Please dock to see our sales representative.
Alright, let's dock. Thank God the game does it for us, because if I had to actually dock, this would be a nightmare. Alright, let's board.
You see us watching over this Staryard like a hawk, so we should watch our step.
Oh, level up, level up. Great, great, great. Do we have enough to, yeah, we do. We have enough for security, right? Yep. Master level locks and 4 auto attempts can be banked. Great. That is max for there. So all things can be unlocked now, so I don't have anything to worry about in that regard. Let's make a hard save and explore the Staryard.
Deimos builds some of the toughest ships in the settled systems. That's probably why the UC Navy continues to contract with them to this day.
Interesting, Sarah. Thank you for that little bit of lore.
Welcome to Deimos.
Customers.
Honored to step foot in there. That feeling of sitting in the cockpit of a long sword, there's nothing.
Sandra Fullerton. Hello, Sandra.
Ah, it's nice to see someone not in uniform. They can be so touchy, you know. Always eager to point out the slightest problem. Oh, please tell me you aren't secretly some high-ranking general, are you?
Oh, please give me an option. I am the Grand Generalissimo of the Subtle Systems.
Should I bow or curtsy then? I assume you're here for a ship. Either that, or you are really, really lost.
Wait,
Mr. Henderson
this isn't New
handles sales.
Atlantis?
But if you want to know anything about our ships, I'm your gal.
How'd you learn so much about ships?
The UC Navy. I repaired just about every class of vessel there is. I even repaired Henderson's longsword once or twice. I swear that man has a guardian angel with him full time. Or 3. Deimos hired me because I know every rivet and microchip on these ships. So if Henderson gets stumped on something, it's showtime.
Why, like, that was such... That can be taken so badly. She repaired Henderson's longsword. Like, that's such a, like... Okay, I'm not gonna go there. What's the lowdown on the ships here?
I mean, they're very good, obviously. But these days, everyone's using the same core tech, right? Oh, shit. Do you know you can be lectured on being too honest? Right. What makes Deimos special, though, is the package. We've been building ships forever, and the way we put it all together, well, it's really good. In a, I'm gonna murder my enemies sort of way. Hmm?
I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but you're a lot more energetic than the others around here.
Oh, yeah? Well, I take that as a compliment. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It can be pretty hard working with these no-nonsense military types. Oops. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say things like that, at least not so loudly. I've already been written up twice this week. I can only take so many lectures. Man, I could really use a drink.
I mean, I imagine that Deimos doesn't have the best booze.
Well, we don't have much of it at all. We have to keep up appearances. What I could really use is Jake's Stout, from Jake's Bar in New Atlantis, of course. Or the Well, to be more specific. Oh, I used to love that place when I lived there. I mean, Jake isn't friendly, but he could make a pretty good drink. Say, you're the traveling type, right? Would you mind grabbing me one of Jake's Stouts?
Oh, dear God. You know what? I'm going to be going to New Atlantis anyway. I'll go get one for you. It's no trouble. I have like 3 or 4
Awesome.
missions that I need to
Thank you
do.
so much. I eagerly await your return. Oh, yeah. Bye.
All right. Let's see. Anything else? No, not really. All right. These are beautiful, though. I would love to have, like, be able to, like, put these types of things in, like, a home you build, but I don't think that's probably going to be possible. Okay, before we activate that, let's go down this way and see what's down here.
This is the heart of the UC.
Hello, Henderson. I'm not going to necessarily talk to you just at the moment, but we will talk to you eventually. I'm just going to briefly go around and look. An anniversary of Catamine Hills. Can you believe it's been 10 years since Catamine Hills? I went to the cemetery and put flowers on Dante's grave. We lost so many, and do they remember? It barely made the news when it happened. I know you claim you're happy with Deimos, but our unit can really use you. Mercenary work may be tough on your code, but the pay and benefits are better than anything Deimos can offer. And after doing it for years, I firmly believe that UC and Freestar are both self-interested puppets for rich interests. It's never been about the grunt, the pilots, or the common Joe. That's just lies they tell to get fools to keep dying to help their bottom lines. Please, it's almost like the old unit's back together. We're your real family, and we miss you. We miss our XO. At least, reply this time. Interesting. I wonder if this maybe has something to do with maybe the Red Devils thing that they were talking about? I don't know. Fullerton review follow-up. I followed up on your testimonials, and I must say they were impressive and persuasive. Although your penchant for frankness has been on your last 3 reviews, well, I'm not going to follow up with sales and marketing. I'm going to be following up with sales and marketing. It may be an uphill battle, but your point that the on-the-ground engineers can smell dishonesty may be correct. Certainly, our upsales and acquisition rate has climbed significantly since you joined us. For now, try to rein it in a little. I promise it'll get a definitive answer before your next review cycle commences. Please don't worry about job security. You're an integral part of Deimos. Alright. Okay, we got a computer. Announcements. Reminder security training to all from Human Resources Management. This is a reminder to all employees that security training is mandatory and must be completed by the end of the month. Quarterly update. To all from leadership. As you should be aware, our quarterly meeting is fast approaching. Attendance is not mandatory, but secure connections are required. We encourage anyone who wishes to join to contact IT to confirm their setup is secure. Press inquiries to all for public relay. Okay, this is kind of what we had with the thing down on, what's it called, on Sidonia, so we don't need to technically read that. Okay, anything else? Any other bit of things that I can pick up? Not at the moment. Okay, there is Henderson that way, but what is this way? Alright, there's literally nothing down here. So, besides those 2 things in the computer. So, hello, Nikau, Henderson.
What do we have here? A civilian in my Staryard. Deimos prides itself on being the UC's first and last line of defense in space. But we're more than happy to protect and arm bold entrepreneurs that do their business among the stars.
Do you sell Do you only sell military vessels?
Deimos has a starship to fill every need. Science vessels and the like. But what we're known for, what we're built for, is combat. Deimos starships have seen more action and more theaters than any of our competitors.
I mean, this place is certainly something.
History was forged in our Staryard, time and time again. So, let's see about getting you a proper ship, one worthy of you.
Are Deimos ships really that good?
Yes, they are. I flew my longsword in 43 combat missions. It never once failed me. That's what you get with Deimos. Our ships have been battle-tested for decades longer than anyone else.
That person keeps, going up on their tiptoes in the back, and it's blowing me off. 43 combat missions. That is impressive.
I've had a long and successful military career. Deimos starships have played a major part in it. In fact, I'm sure that if I flew any lesser starship, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now talking to you. That's what Deimos affords you. The confidence to go soaring into the fire, the death, and know that you will make it out alive.
I mean, I do love me some firepower.
Then you'll love the ships we have on offer. If you ever get into a combat situation, your enemies won't know what hit them. And that's the way it should be.
Alright, let's see what ships you have.
Excellent.
86,000. Oh, dear God. Okay. T. Okay. Gladius, 76,000. Oh my God. Hoplite is 122,000. Phalanx is 169,000. And the Aegis is 207,000. Boy, oh boy. Okay. We are gonna have to do some major saving. Alright, let's go ahead and Deimos Sales Computer. I need to, first off, delivery opportunities. Building the top-notch military vessels requires an abundance of valuable resources scattered across the settled systems. Deimos is searching for motivated entrepreneurs to provide us the goods we need to get the job done. Do you have what it takes to work at Deimos and make a fortune at the same time? Contact our sales associate, Sandra Fullerton, for further details. Deliver resources listing. Deimos heavily utilizes the following resources: aluminum, argon, chlorine, copper, iron, lead, nickel, uranium. Please speak to our local sales associate to discover which resources is in demand and secure a contract. A job posting, executive assistant. Seeking a highly motivated individual to assist the executive in charge of mining operations in day-to-day responsibilities. Prior executive assistance experience preferred, but not necessary. Must be willing to relocate to Sidonia. Internship is unpaid, with option for permanent role at the end of contract. Duties and responsibilities. It does not say. Oh, no, it does. Providing administrative assistance, which may include drafting and editing, communications on the executive's behalf, and keeping memos, managing the executive's daily calendar, organizing meetings and appointments, performing minor accounting. Required skills and qualifications: strong interpersonal skills, written and verbal communication skills, time management, organizational skills, ability to proactively solve problems and make decisions in the interest of the executive, ability to multitask. Alright, let's apply. How many years of experience do you have as an executive, administration, or other corporate assistant? I mean, if we're gonna lie, let's lie. 10. What is the highest level of education? I've completed a master's. You will be now asked a series of questions to help us assess your competence for the role. Please answer honestly and to the best of your ability. The executive wants you to bring them a whiskey. Neat. What does that mean? I mean, that's just a trick question. Executives are not allowed to drink on the job. A VIP arrives at the office for a meeting with the executive, who is inexplicably running late. What do you do? You offer a drink and apologize and assure that the executive will return soon. A malfunction prevents the executive starship from starting up, and they need to go to an important off-world meeting soon. What course of actions do you take? Offer them to use your old banged-up ship. Contact the client and cancel the meeting, scheduling for another day. Use the The company's credits to immediately charter an expensive luxury craft, get the ship towed to the shop. It's okay if they are late. It was an important meeting? Important? If it's an important... Both of these seem like the... But it's also me, it could be that. You know what? Here, just use my banged up ship. While handling the executive's emails, you come across a message from someone claiming to have damaging information on the executive. What should you do? Take the info to the board of directors so they can handle it. Ignore the email completely, then block the sender. Confront the executive and blackmail them in hopes of getting a big raise. Ask the executive how they want it handled, then never speak about it again. I'm trying to get the job. Normally I would say blackmail, but I'm trying to actually get the job, and then we can actually do this when we have the job. So take the info to the board of directors so they can handle it. The executive contacts you and asks you to see them in their office in the middle of the night. You can tell they are drunk. What do? Immediately go to their office to take care of them until they sober up. Ignore them and go back to sleep. The executive probably won't remember. Contact security and let them deal with it. Go and do whatever they want, even if it would damage their character. Immediately go to their office to take care of them until they sober up. Please be aware that all answers are final and will be reviewed when considering your application. If you would like to change an answer now, select the option to start over, otherwise proceed to submit application. Submit application. Samuel, thank you for your interest in Deimos and for submitting your application. We will review your skills and experience and let you know if we feel we are a good match for your position. We appreciate you choosing Deimos. Great.
Thanks, sir.
I need to speak to Sandra Fullerton, though, because there's another quest that popped up. Hello, Sandra.
I hope your Deimos ship has been serving you well. Any questions? For me, I mean.
Yeah, I read there are delivery jobs you offer.
If you have your own ship, we're always looking for bulk resources. The Staryards have negotiated a set price with the Trade Authority, twice the market rate.
Where do I find the resources?
Most contractors either represent mining companies or are miners themselves. But really, we don't care where you get the resources, so however you procure them is your own affair.
And how does this work?
Once you have the requested resources in your cargo hold, just return to me. We'll pay you the agreed fee and we'll send the porters to pick up the cargo. If you deliver the full amount, there's a bonus in it for you too.
Tell me what you're looking for.
As a first-time contractor, I am required by law to let you know that every Staryard offers the same terms. But obviously, you should deal with us. Depending on your cargo hold size, you may need to make several trips to fulfill the order. So what we need is aluminum. The request is for a large quantity, 5,000 units of it.
I'll get you what you need.
Excellent. This invoice has the details.
How much aluminum do I
Here's
have?
your manifest. We'll unload that from your ship right now.
Deliver 4,009. Oh my god. It's so much aluminum I gotta deliver. Oh no. Okay. Well, I guess we're going back down to Sidonia. Going to Sidonia just in general. So I will be back once we are at Sidonia. Alright, let's go ahead and head on down here to Trevor. Hello, Trevor.
We're gonna make sure you get that job. Trust me, this is the best shot we've got at getting that request approved.
Listen, I filled out the executive assistant application.
Okay, now we need to ensure you get hired. Basically, we'll need to make sure you're the only choice.
You want me to kill everybody else?
To do that, you'll need to get access to the HR terminal in the corporate office upstairs on the main level. If you delete the other applications from the system, you'll be a shoo-in.
Got it. First off, isn't HR going to think it's odd all the applications were deleted?
Believe me, if you knew Tia, you wouldn't worry. I'll be honest, she's so overworked and behind in her tasks that I don't even think she knows there are any applications. That's a good point, though. Once your application is in, I'll ping her and ask her to take a look to see if any applications came in for me. That should get her to finally take a look, see yours, and if all goes well, she'll hire you on the spot.
I mean, how can I gain access to the HR terminal?
I happen to know that the HR director, Tia, and the other women in the office tend to go to the Broken Spear for happy hour at 5 every evening. That's your window of opportunity.
Sure.
That's the spirit. Believe me, this is gonna help everyone. By the way, The HR password is password spelled backwards, which
Oh,
Tia
boy.
thinks is pretty clever.
Oh yeah, it's
She
super
gets
clever.
talkative during happy hour, and loud. Surprised everyone doesn't know her password, honestly. Anyway, should be pretty easy. Good luck.
Alright, let's go ahead and head on up here then. Apparently, I'm going to just try and hurt myself, because apparently I did not boost as high as I thought I was going to. Let's try it one more time. There we go. And we're going to come over here. And we're going to activate this. Make sure I'm hidden. Am, great. Messages. Deimos Staryards message. This is for Jules Digante, project lead. I know this isn't the right place to bring this up, but I can't seem to get a response from Peter. Our tools are falling apart, and we really need new ones. Can you ping him maybe? Throw a wad of paper at him to get his attention, something? He's an executive, for crying out loud. I know he's someone's rich son, but this is getting ridiculous. Trevor. Due to new regulations in the United Colonies market, all new ships from January 1st, 2331 onward require coolant pumps grade E or above. We should be compliant as of last year, but please triple check all coolant pump purchases and installations so we can continue to bring our products to all citizens in subsystems. Where to find good whiskey. Peter seems to think the messaging program is some sort of search function again. At least he's using Peter, I guess. Gilly. Job applications. Open job recs 7,314. Assistant to the director to the executive mining operation. No other open recs found. Please select a job application to view for job requisition number 7314. We'll start with Almaya Dohan. 5 to 9 years experience. We will delete that. Oh, there's a lot. Okay. Makuli Esparza, 1 to 5 years experience. We are going to absolutely delete that. Aaron Fan, no experience, but we're going to delete that anyway. And Nyla Atherton, over 10 years of experience. Well, goodbye, Nyla. And mine, over 10 years experience. And I'm not deleting mine, because that'd be dumb. Great. And we can go. There we go. And now who do we need to go back down to? Trevor, I'd assume. So let's go ahead and head on down to Trevor. Let him know that we have deleted all of the applications. Hello.
Don't worry. We're gonna make sure you get that job.
Listen, I did it, and I made sure I was the only applicant.
And I can say that I've got some good news for you. I just saw the company message go out that you've been hired as Peter's assistant. Congratulations.
I mean, don't you feel bad about the other applicants? I mean, I don't, but do you?
Not really, and neither should you.
Yeah, I don't.
Either those applications were old and those people have moved on, or as soon as you disappear after this, they'll get to hiring again.
And what happens if they figure out what we're doing?
They won't. I'll tell you a little secret. No one really cares too much. I'm not saying anyone's bad at their job, just that everyone's too busy and overworked to care. Seriously, no worries, mate. I've been here long enough to know how they operate up there.
I'm ready for the next step of your plan.
Next step should be easy. Just go to work for Peter, and when you get access to his terminal messages, you'll see my request. All you've got to do is approve that request, and we'll be right on with it. Then, we can get that new equipment and show corporate how it's done.
All right. So I guess I'm gonna go work for Peter. Brennan. Hello, Peter.
Mining must be a fun job, or else why would we keep getting so many applicants? Oh, you're finally back. I feel like you've been gone for ages. Do you know how tough this job is without an assistant?
I mean, I'm brand new.
Ah, yes. Sorry for the confusion. I thought you were my previous assistant. Forgot about the new one. You. Anyhow. When they told me how poorly you did on your application questions, I had my doubts. But at least you
What do you mean I
showed
did
up on
poorly? I
time,
did great.
so
Screw you, buddy.
maybe there's hope. Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get to work.
I can't immediately go to break or I'll get fired. Alright, sure, just point me that. Sure, just point me to your messages and I'll get to your... Sure, just point me to your computer and I'll get to your messages.
Not quite. I need you to do something much more important before you get to that.
Okay.
I'm expecting a personal shipment. I'm not sure why, but the last time this happened, my assistant ended up speaking to Governor Hurst about it. Now, run off and get it for me.
What's in the shipment?
What's in the shipment? A good assistant knows it's not their place to ask. Bad assistants get fired. Mediocre assistants get... You know what? I forgot where I was going with this, but it doesn't matter. Just get it for me, will you? Also, I don't quite remember. But it is important, that I know.
Can you tell me about yourself?
I could, but we'd be wasting valuable time, so no.
What do we do here exactly?
Oh, do they cover nothing in orientation anymore? No, strike that. We got rid of orientation, didn't we? Anyway, it's not important. Your job is easy. You do what I ask, and that's pretty much it. I'm surprised you've forgotten that's the... All right, new assistant. I keep forgetting.
And what happened to your last assistant?
I don't know. At first I thought I had multiple assistants that rotated in and out, but it seems I've only ever had one at a time and they all just stopped showing up. I believe my last assistant was supposed to get me some coffee, but never came back. I honestly wasn't listening to whatever they were crying about.
Alright.
Oh, you're done?
Yep. I don't think I can probably access that. No, I need a key, and I don't suppose you have it on you. You don't, so we gotta do some missions. Hey, Leona, I told you I worked here, but apparently you have nothing else to add, so I guess we're gonna go over here and talk with who? I guess the governor? Speak with Governor Hurst. Okay, I guess we're speaking with Governor Hurst. Hello, Governor.
The Sidonian people are great. They're hard workers and true UC patriots.
Governor Hurst, I'm here on behalf of Peter Brennan.
Well then, you've been quite busy making a name for yourself, haven't you?
So you've heard of me?
Heard of you? Of course, how could I not?
Interesting. It appears Governor Hurst is well aware of our exploits.
If by exploits, you mean what your friend is doing for Sidonia, and not your work for Constellation, Ms. Morgan, you're right on the money. So look, I admire a go-getter like yourself. You're not in trouble unless you make trouble. And I don't think you're the type.
Yeah, I'm not a space scoundrel or anything.
I know you're not really Mr. Brennan's assistant. I don't know exactly what you're up to, but I have little reason to suspect you're up to no good. So let's cut to brass tacks. What can I do for you?
How do you know so much about me?
Word travels fast around Sidonia. It's my business to know these things. Frankly, I'm not worried about you. As long as you play your cards right, it'll stay that way.
Well, listen, I'm looking for Mr. Brennan's personal ship. He said you might know what have happened to it.
Oh, I know exactly what happened to that shipment. However, I suspect Mr. Brennan neglected to tell you that I'm holding it due to his immense backlog of unpaid taxes. Then again, he may be unaware. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll release that shipment for you. But I'm going to need a favor first.
Oh boy.
Since you seem to be adept at keeping quiet.
Oh.
See, my personal spacecraft was stolen, likely by Crimson Fleet pirates. I need someone to find it. Then I need that someone to destroy it. Discreetly. I need tight lips on this.
What was it? Yeah, it was absolutely not your mistress you were seeing a Neon who got pissed off that you stopped seeing her and then took your ship. Why is it important to destroy the ship?
Well, this is a tricky situation indeed. Not to get bogged down in details, but assuming this is the work of pirates, it's best to destroy the ship and everybody on board. Makes it cleaner for insurance purposes.
I mean, if your craft was stolen by pirates, why not ask SysDef?
Oh, it's a few reasons. I don't want this mired in their process. Also, it's a bit of an embarrassment for a sitting governor to lose a ship, so I'd rather that not get out. I'm sure you understand.
Well, I literally have no options, so deal. I do this for you, and you get me that shipment.
Then we have an agreement.
Oh, God.
I'll send you to the ship's last known location. Remember, not a word of this leaves this room.
Alright, I guess we're gonna go find a stolen ship. So, let's get on to my ship. And I will be back once we are apparently at this person's ship that we gotta go destroy. Alright, here is the ship.
Hey friend, don't mean to bother you, but I could really use some help here.
Okay, sure. Oh god, I'm gonna ram into him. Okay.
I've been drifting alone here for 2 days without help.
I mean, my space counter. Listen, let me level with you. I've come to take back what ain't yours, but I'm willing to make a deal.
I'm listening. Let's see what you've got to say, cowboy. Keep your weapon in its holster and come on board.
Okay, now I gotta figure out how not to crash into things. Okay. There we go. Dock. I'm still learning space combat, or in space stuff. It's still throwing me a little bit.
I'm sure whoever's in that ship will be thrilled to see you.
Thank you, adoring fan. Let's get my weapon ready. Okay,
Okay, that's far enough. Now you know I'm not as alone and helpless as you thought. So think about how you want to handle this. You've got two choices. We need ship parts to repair our busted craft drive. Hand them over along with your ship, and maybe we'll let you leave. Or we dust you and take it anyway. You've got to the count of 20 before I make that choice for you.
Wait, I think we can all walk away from this and get what we want.
You mean to parlay? Countdown's over. Consider my curiosity piqued.
Listen, my ship is rigged to explode if you don't if I don't get back to it soon. Oh, okay.
Bluffing. No one would be that crazy.
Listen, it's time to decide how you want this to play out.
Give me a second to think, will you?
I could have just blown this ship up instead of coming aboard. You should hear me out.
I didn't think you were a fool. I'm listening. Okay. Enough talk. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'll even help you on your way. I have an incriminating letter from Hurst himself. I'm sure it's valuable to an enterprising individual such as yourself. I don't care what you do with it. Rip it up, use it for blackmail, whatever. I'll give it to you. So long as we get to keep this ship. Deal?
What should I do with that letter from Hurst?
Come on. You really need me to spell it out for you? Hurst is a politician. Politicians are susceptible to blackmail. Or if you really want to see fireworks on Mars, I'm sure there is someone in a position of authority in Sidonia that you could turn that into as evidence of corruption. Not like it's going to paint a target on our backs any bigger than we already have. It's sure to stir up trouble for local politics. Seems like a win to me.
Deal.
Smart choice. Now, I suggest leaving before our reinforcements show up. I can't guarantee they'll be as accommodating as we are.
Great. Message from Hurst. Great, let's see it. Nope, that is not the correct button. Notes. I'm asking you to take care of the ship and anyone on board. I don't care how you do it, I just want to be rid of the problem before someone catches on. If someone finds out that I'm having an affair and that their woman involved ran off with my government-issued ship, I'm sure you'd understand that it would be very bad for me. I'd like to get ahead of that and just chalk it up as a simple theft and destruction. I repeat, the ship must be destroyed or we shall consider the terms of your payment null and void. Governor Hurst. Okay. Now, do I get to explore the rest of the ship, or are they going to have a problem with that? Because I want to explore the rest of the ship.
Don't overstay your welcome.
I'm not.
If nothing else, you've got guts for someone who ain't a brick.
Oh, pirate leader. I'm just looking for some stuff real quick, seeing if there's anything of major note, like a book that I can pick up that'll, like, permanently increase things.
You're lucky we're so reasonable.
I am. I'm a very reasonable person. Listen, you piqued my interest by being able to... Oh, poor Sylvija. Sylvija Schloss. This is it. Whoever finds this, my name is Sylvija Schloss. I've been drifting with no fuel for over a week now and no signs of rescue. To all those I have wronged, I wish I could say sorry, but the truth is I don't know if that's true. This isn't how I would have liked to die, but the guilt and the uncertainty has driven me to take my own life. Goodbye. I mean, I'm not destroying his ship. But we are absolutely going to go and take... Oh my god, we're taking all this. And we're definitely taking this. 25% less oxygen consumption. Okay, 25% radiation resistance, and skip cape capacity boost pack. We're taking that. Taking that stuff. And we'll probably equip, I would imagine, we'll equip the, no, not that. We'll probably equip that pack, because I'm assuming it's better than everything we got, so. Alright, let's return to Hurst. And say, dude, you are so screwed. We've got incriminating evidence that you have sent to kill your mistress, basically. Or at least destroy evidence of... No, wrong building. Oh, you are so screwed. Hello, Governor.
I sure hope you've taken care of our little problem.
I did. Now I'm back. Now let's talk about your end of the deal.
Did you take care of my little problem?
How about you pay me a little extra to keep this all quiet?
I'm already giving you what you want, per our agreement. Tell you what, here's a little extra to keep you happy. But you should know, if I hear any rumors about this, I'll know exactly who to hold accountable.
I'm so scared. Listen, are you sure you can't spur more credits than that?
Don't get greedy. I'm willing to resolve this amicably. I suggest you do the same.
Yeah, funny thing, I found your note to the pirates. Seems like it'd be real bad for you if people knew.
The fact that we helped this imbecile worm his way out of the situation makes me sick.
I see how it is. Tell you what, say you really do have this alleged note, and we're thinking of using it against me. If you're so inclined, I'll take it off your hands instead, and compensate you far more than releasing Mr. Brennan's shipment of goods. Then you and I part ways and never speak of this again. Do we have an understanding?
I mean, why'd you work with the Crimson Fleet anyway? Why not hire a private force?
Come on, don't make me have to explain it to you. Private security leaves a paper trail. Obviously, that's not a good look, so I had to go where that's not a concern. Hence the pirates, hence you. Got it? Now, about that note.
I do like money, but I also like having the idea of having a lot of leverage on the governor of Mars. No deal. I like having the idea of having leverage on you.
That's what I thought. You don't have anything. You can either put up or shut up now. Either way, my patience is growing thin, and you wouldn't want to risk losing that shipment now, would you? You had better think real hard about this before you walk away from me.
Is there no one to turn this into? Like, that's possibly. Hold on. Can we go over here to like booth or something and turn this in? Because I don't really. I want to be able to kind of just. I don't want to have to side with him, but it seems like I'm not going to be given too much of an option. Oh, that's not. It's this way. Booth?
Things have been pretty quiet around.
Nope.
Stay out of trouble.
What about you?
There's no greater honor than serving.
Yep, great, here we go.
I don't miss the war, but I do miss the glory days of training with the best soldiers there ever were.
Hello. Yes. Commander Hurst, or not Commander, Governor Hurst has been involved in criminal activities.
That's a pretty serious accusation. I assume you have proof of these alleged illicit activities?
I do. How would the legal systems handle the situation with Hurst?
Well, he's a governor. If what you say is true and you have evidence against him, he'll be charged with felonies. I assume he'd step down ahead of this and turn himself in, but if not, he'd be arrested. Then there'll be a formal trial back in New Atlantis. If convicted, he'll likely serve jail time plus any applicable fines. I'm sure they'd have to find a new governor. It's pretty rare for something like this to happen. So this is all an educated guess.
You know what? I really don't like him. I didn't like him from the first moment I saw him. And yes, he is offering me money, and my scoundrel heart wants to do that, but I also don't like the guy, so yeah, I have a note he sent to known pirates which details his crimes.
Let me take a look at that. Well, this doesn't look good for Hurst. I'll say that. You did the right thing by coming to me. I'll take it from here. The United Colonies thanks you for your vigilance.
Is there some sort of reward for this?
For doing the right thing? No.
Oh, okay, well.
This action benefits the entire city. The reward is that we get justice against a corrupt politician.
Hurst was supposed to get me a package for Peter Brennan. Can you help me out with that?
Tell you what, I'll do you a favor. Go ahead and finish whatever deal you had with Hurst. I'll wait to take care of him until after that. Just don't let him know we spoke about this. I don't want him running, and you don't want to lose whatever leverage you've got with him.
I'm just glad I could help root out corruption.
I can tell you, Sidonia appreciates it.
Alright, hopefully I can lie to him, and he believes me. Probably shouldn't have threatened him to begin with, but maybe Bethesda didn't think about that. Hopefully they didn't. And I can just lie to him and he'll be, okay. Hello, Governor.
It's good to see you. I'm eager to conclude our business together.
I'm back now. Let's talk about the end of your deal.
Don't keep me waiting. Did you take care of it or not?
Fine. I did what you asked. My job here is done.
Good. I'll release Mr. Brennan's shipment to you as promised. I'll even defer his taxes as a little bonus. You really helped me out of this bind. Don't take this the wrong way, but I hope I'm never in need of your help like this again.
Absolutely. I didn't screw you over. Anything else you want to add?
Don't appreciate what you tried to pull on me. Goodbye.
Okay. Are you coming to like arrest him right now? Because I kind of want to see that. If not, let me go inform you real quick that I've gotten the package. Okay.
Security around.
Nope.
Bye for now.
We run a tight ship here on Sedona. Be seeing you around.
Interesting. I wonder who's going to be the new, basically, mayor once this is all said and done. I don't know, because I'm assuming him helping get rid of his mistress would cause him to no longer be governor, but, you know, who knows how powerful he may be or what friends he has in, you know, his back pocket. Alright, dude. Here you go.
Do you work for me? It's hard to keep track these days. My shipment. Do you have it yet?
Do you have any idea how hard it was to get this?
No. Was it difficult? I guess I never thought about it since you... I mean, My previous assistants just showed up with it whenever I asked.
Yeah, I got it. This better be worth the trouble.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Anyway, can you get to my messages? They're always such a pain to manage, but with you answering them for me, it'll be easy. Oh, use my password, and try to make my replies sound like me, you know. So people think it's me, even though it's not.
Got it.
Oh, you're done?
Messages. Meeting request. Mr. Brennan, I'm looking forward to meeting you to discuss our potential partnership. I know opportunities to buy Martian ore don't come up very often, so I want you to know that I'm willing to make a very generous offer. But let's discuss in person, shall we? My schedule is flexible, so tell me what works for you. Kind regard, Javier Lindholm. Psych eval. Peter, your psychological evaluation turned up some interesting stuff. I think it would be good for you to come speak with me sometime so I can make sure you understood the questions properly and you can provide some clarity on your answers. For instance, I think you have completely misunderstood question number 6. I'm not even sure that person works on Mars, let alone for this company. Let's chat a bit, try to resolve this so I can submit a proper evaluation. Thanks, Gilly. Mr. Brennan, I'm writing to you to let you know that you have an outstanding tax balance. As a consequence, we've held up shipment for you in hopes that it will motivate you to speak with us and come pay off your balance so that we can release it to you. As we value Deimos as a local business, we don't wish to see this escalate any further than it needs to be due to a personal matter such as this. Thank you for understanding. Glenn Hurst, Governor Sidonia. Hello, loser. Since I learned that you don't even check your work computer for actual work purposes, I realize I can say anything I want here, and you'll never know. Blarg, boogity, boogity, boo. See, I can just say nonsense if you want, if I want, and it doesn't matter. But here's some real truth for you. You've got a BO problem. You're lazy and incompetent. You're an entitled trust fund kid who lucked into your position because of who you know, and not even that, it's because of who your daddy knows. Yet they can't fire you because it'd be bad for the company for some reason. What a joke. You've never even learned my name. I was your assistant for 3 damn years. It's Tim. It's not even hard to say. It's 3 letters. Working for you made me so mad. I'm glad I quit. I bet you didn't even notice. Tim O'Shea. Quests. Paid time off policy. Submitted by Andre Jensen. Some of us, self-included, have been working hard here for almost 15 years, but we're still stuck here with the standard 10 days off per calendar year. Now, I'm grateful for the employment, but I've heard some buddies back home say they get 15 days paid time off once they hit 10 years of service. Any chance we could do the same? Thank you. Absolutely. Drink selection. Submitted by Layla. I just want the company to offer some different drink options at the break area. Thanks. Approved. Messages. By Leona Hawks. I've gotten word from the other executives that you haven't been replying to your messages in a timely manner. I'm writing this request in hopes that you or your assistant, when we hire one, might see it here and get on that. I approve. And replacement mining equipment. By Trevor. Our current mining equipment is woefully insufficient to yield results matching our quotas. It's older than most of our miners. Our tools break down, they jam. A lot of the time is wasted on fixing them to operable conditions. As you can see, we've been to just barely match our current quotas as per the conditions you set, which should help make the difference in initial cost for this request. But if we had upgraded equipment, we'd be able to increase our mining yields by at least an additional 75%, which would increase your overall profits. Approve. Right. I feel good about what I did.
I'm a bit busy.
Okay, I can't immediately quit.
Yeah.
Fair enough.